Hey, I'm gonna make a peanut. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna make- Hey, I'm gonna make a pepperoni and mayonnaise sandwich. I got mayo, pepperoni, and butter and some bread.
You're up next, so you can get your stuff ready. Keep going, Dave. What's that?
You use about like a good amount of mayonnaise. Put it on the bread.
But you gotta load that up when it is.
And then I like to put about like 3 pieces on a slice. Morgan.
What kind of bottle of mayonnaise do you use? Do you use the squeeze or do you use the regular bottle?
It doesn't really matter. I use any. Peyton.
What type of bread would you use? Whole grain, whole wheat, potato bread?
I like white bread. Bella.
What type of pepperoni?
What?
What type of pepperoni do you use? Pepperoni?
Yeah, pepperoni. Just any kind. Doesn't really
Sandwich
matter.
pepperoni, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then put it down. You got the sandwich.
There, think about it.
Say thank you or say end by asking, does anybody have any questions?
Anybody got any more questions? Bailey.
Why did you choose this for a how-to?
Because well I like it. And like I like to eat this and this is what I usually make.
Hi, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a paper heart. So first, you're going to need scissors, pencil, and color pencils if you want to draw it or draw an eye. First, you need to grab paper and scissors. And who do you have any you guys want to help me make one?
So you're asking for a volunteer to come on up? That's awesome.
Bella and Gwen.
Two volunteers, all right. You saving the sandwich for lunch?
So first, you're going to cut
Alright.
the paper in half. And
All right, hold on. Make sure you're showing us. Cut the
make
paper
sure You have
in.
to cut the paper in half.
How do you know exactly where the halfway point is? Does it have to be exactly?
No.
Can I ask a question of your volunteers? Have you guys ever made these before? You've never made it? You never made it? All right, this will be a true test to see how well you can teach someone how to do this.
You have to fold it into a rectangle.
Make sure you're showing the camera and us as well, your audience, after you do your folds, so we can really see it.
And the lines don't have to be even.
Okay, just hold it up.
And then you're gonna fold a half of it into half of it. You're gonna fold it, the paper, on both sides, like how Bella's doing them. And then you're gonna make sure.
Make sure you're holding up and showing us folding paper. It's tricky for the camera because you got to really hold it up between each fold. Show us how the fold goes.
Make sure that they're
Show your
both
audience.
lined up with each other.
Can you see it, Peyton? Can you guys see it over there, Jacob? Yeah, make sure you tell them you want to see it.
And then if the tops aren't even, you can take your scissors and trim. If the tops aren't even. And then you're gonna fold the tops, both the tops like a triangle.
Very good. You stare at him or you stare at him.
While you guys girls are working up there, who taught you how to do this, or did you teach yourself?
My sister Piper taught me how to do these. And then you're gonna take the ends, the points, and then fold them in. And then when you're done, it's gonna turn out like this. And I
Hold it up right in front of the camera so we can
And
see
then
it.
you're gonna turn it out like this. And then I have 4 other ones that I usually do during my free time. And then I usually you can color them, you can put your name on them. I usually put my name on them.
Hold up a couple of those other ones that you made.
And
Yeah, you drew
I
your
drew a
face on
smiley
it.
face on my name, and then I drew 2 smiley faces on these 2 other ones. I usually put my name nice and big and bold on the corner or in the front of it. So if I lose them, my friends can just return them back to me.
But they ain't your friends.
Well, whoever they are, they can just return it back to me.
Okay, and then end by maybe asking, does anybody have any more
Do
questions?
you guys have any questions?
Give her a round.
So I'm making shaved dice today. I make this during the summertime because I like a cold treat. I'm making blue raspberry shaved ice today. First, you take off the top.
Well, first start by telling us what are the things that we're going to need to make shaved ice.
You would need ice, the shaved ice maker, the ice, the shaved ice maker. What?
Where did you get the shaved ice maker? I've never seen a shaved ice maker.
I got it all the way in North Carolina.
Okay. All right. I'm interested to see how it works.
I have this blue raspberry dye, and I have a cup and a straw to eat after. First, you open the shaved ice maker. Then you put some ice. What, Mr. Chilton?
Is it dangerous in any way, the shaved ice maker? Or is it generally a pretty safe machine for a little kid to use?
I would say you have to be 8 and older to use it.
Okay.
Yes.
So maybe if you're younger, have a...
There's some blades.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right. So be safe.
Finger down there.
How much ice do you usually need or recommend?
Like maybe this size.
Okay.
Of
So you'd want as much ice as like the size of the cup you're going to use?
Yes.
So if I have a really big cup, I might be able to use more ice?
This one you can only put some ice in, not like a whole big.
Container.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
You got a little bowl so it doesn't go all over. Then you plug it in. You make make sure that it's lined up with the blade part. And then you have some shaved ice.
Can you shave me more ice?
Yeah.
Can you make more? 'Cause there's still more ice in there, right?
No?
Oh, that's all the ice that was in there?
Yeah. They
Oh.
add much.
Okay.
You should have more.
Yeah, add more.
Yeah.
Like make like a thing of shaved ice. There's no more ice in there. That was all that ice.
Yeah.
Oh.
They add much.
All right, add some more. Let's see you make a full. You guys want to see her make a?
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to see
Yeah.
I'm out.
We want to see you make more.
I had a nice big chunk.
Does it work better with big chunks of ice or a bunch of small chunks?
Small.
Oh, okay. Put a bunch of small chunks in.
What, David?
I was gonna say something like that.
Okay, I will.
All right. Does it sit like that 'cause there's so much ice in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You have to push down on that? Are you pushing down on it?
There's a button here, right
Uh-huh.
there, that you press down
Okay,
to shave the ice.
gotcha.
And I'm not gonna make any more.
Okay.
because- Yeah.
Okay. All right, what's the next step?
Then you add whatever dye you desire. I have blue raspberry because I like blue raspberry. It's a good color of flavor. You pour some in there. You can add more if you want more flavoring. I don't like as much flavoring. Usually you have a spoon, but I'm improvising with a straw, and that's how you make it. You got it.
My name is Oliver, and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a turkey sandwich. First, ingredients: turkey, bread, cheese, mayonnaise, and butternut. First, get your mayonnaise, stir it up, slap it on the bread, and then spread it out. And then get it. And then you put your cheese on, and then your turkey. And then you put your top sandwich bun on.
And by saying, does anybody have any questions?
Does anybody have any questions? Paul?
Do you need the mayonnaise?
Nope. Say.
Does it taste better if you toast bread or regular?
That's opinions. So if you like toasted bread more, then toasted. Oh, again.
Could you do it with turkey or could you have ham with it too?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that would be called a ham sandwich, but
Oh,
But
yeah, make a ham sandwich.
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Brayden, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to set up a bait caster. So first up,
can I ask you first a dumb
Yeah.
question?
Yeah.
Hey, you said I'm a bait caster.
Yeah.
So, what's a bait caster?
a bass fishing rod.
Okay, so it's a rod specifically
For bass
designed
fishing.
for. Okay.
Yeah, and then spinning rods are just for like anything you want to fish.
Okay.
I mostly go bass fishing.
So what makes it different then? Is it the kind of reel that's on it?
It's like
I'm genuinely asking questions because I've always enjoyed fishing, but I don't have a lot of fishing knowledge. So someone will hand me a fishing pole and I'll be like, I enjoy casting and catching some fish, but I don't really know terminology and all that stuff. So is there a difference in the reel? Is there?
Yeah, there's like, it's just like, this has 2 knobs on it. Like,
Okay.
two,
Alright, I'll let
just
you
kind of
continue.
like, go a little bit better, I guess.
I'll let you continue.
So first step, this is new, I just found this. So, you take your line, you put it through the
Show us and show the camera. So we can
put
see
it
what you're putting it
through
through.
that hole right there. And then you're gonna put it through here. If I could get it in here.
Do you need wires?
No. I got it.
That's alright, we're with you. Do you want pliers?
No.
Oh.
Maybe I should not have put the line on. Alright. Alright, there you go. So you're just gonna keep ripping it out. Yes,
Do you
Paul?
want to use my pencil for the things so you can
Yeah.
hold it?
Yeah. Just bring your pencil and put it through the so it holds.
Okay, move to your right. Oh, there you go. So does this work best with a partner like this, or at least with some kind of something that can hold the line?
Yeah.
'Cause it looked like it would be really hard if you didn't have Paul right now. So how much line do you put on? Or
This has 300, but
would
Just-
you wouldn't use all
No.
300, would you?
I put
That's
on
300 yards
20
or 300 feet?
I don't know, what does it say?
It's got to be 300 yards.
Yards, right? I think it says yards. Yeah. But I just put on as much as I want until I feel.
Would you like fill the reel? Is there like a limit to the reel?
Yeah, but I wouldn't go over it like. I'm gonna stop soon. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. So then I'm gonna use my scissors and cut this. Right there. Okay, now we're done. I'm gonna pull this. So I'm gonna take the line, put it through the first one. The first hole. Then I'm gonna do this, put it through the second one. And then just keep going until you get all the holes. This is just the easiest way to do it. You don't gotta tie a knot on the end. Okay, so now you're gonna take whatever bait you want. I'm gonna use a topwater bait. This is my favorite bait. This right here.
You said you called it a top water bait?
Yeah, it's a top. You could use. It's meant for top water, on top water, not underneath the water. So this right here is like a propeller. It makes sound. It makes sound on the top water, and it attracts a lot of fish. This is like a perch style one. So.
You catch a lot with that?
Yeah,
Mostly perch, I guess.
bass.
So I'm gonna take it, put it through a hole. I'm just doing the simple knot. I'm doing a simple knot. I mostly do double knots just in case, so I don't lose my fingers.
Is there a special fisherman's knot or kind of knot you have to use?
There is. I just do a simple
Okay.
knot. Just, like you see a lot of people just do like different knots and all that. Then you're gonna take your scissors and cut it really close. Your extra line really close. A little bit off. And then that's pretty much it. You got your bait, you got your line off there, and that's it.
End by just saying, any questions?
Any questions, Paul?
So I noticed that you need like a pencil or something around. Do you have to use that or no?
The pencil?
Yeah.
To like hold this? You don't have to. You can just.
So like you can do it if you want to. You can have somebody like use their pinky fingers.
Well, it's kind of hard to do that with like one.
First, let's give him a round of applause.
Gonna make a pizza quesadilla. What you need is 2 tortilla shells, cheese of your choice, and some pepperoni.
Being a pizza quesadilla, would you always recommend mozzarella?
Yeah, because I love pizza. And you need your grill. First, what you gotta do is you have to turn on your grill. You have to do this. And then you take 1 tortilla shell, place it on your grill. Put some cheese. Sprinkle it on there.
Do you like a lot of cheese, little cheese? What's the right amount of cheese?
Just do it till it will basically cover it.
How'd you learn how to make pizza quesadillas?
My mother. And then you take pepperoni. You place your pepperoni so it doesn't overlap. It's gonna make a little pizza. And then, right, put pepperoni back. And you take more cheese, spread it on top of the pepperoni. Help keep the pepperoni down. And then you place another shell on top.
Is this something that you would make for a snack, for dinner?
Usually
For-
just a quick snack for
Okay.
dinner.
Looks yummy.
And then see if I can flip it over. No. Oh. Making a mess. Give me. Wait for to basically meld together with the cheese.
What temperature do you like to have the griddle at?
250. Looks so good. Check to see if the cheese is melted. Oh, it is. And then transfer it to your plate. Okay. Transfer to the plate. Turn it through.
You can unplug it.
Then you take your little knife, cut it up into
Can you move it over to the side so we can see what you're doing there? There you go. Now we can see it.
into sections, little triangles. Yummy little piece of quesadilla. You can dip it in some pizza sauce or spaghetti sauce. And boom. Today I am making blackberry leaf tea.
Can you start by telling us about the materials and the ingredients that we would need to make this item?
You need blackberry leaves, at least 20. You also need apple cider vinegar, water, a bowl, maple syrup or honey, and if your leaves have stems, you need to take off the stems. And then you would put them in the bowl.
Tessa, will you make sure that you're talking to your audience so we know what you're doing?
All I'm doing right now is just taking the leaves off the stems.
Well, you gotta talk us through that whole thing. We are your audience and you're doing a demonstration.
Okay. You take all of the leaves off the stem so that none of them are connected. Now I need to pour some water into the bowl.
What bowl? I can't see a bowl.
This,
We should be able to see it. Okay, yeah, all right. I could not see the bowl. How much water are you gonna pour in there?
like, fill it halfway.
Is that warm water or cold water?
It can be either, but I'm using cold water. You're gonna mix it like this and push the leaves under the water for 2 minutes.
Is anyone in the audience have any questions? If you do, raise your hand so Tessa can.
Yes, Caden?
How long did the process take in total?
Well, probably at least like 6-7 minutes.
Who taught you how to make this tea?
My Aunt Andrea.
Is this the same way that she makes it at home?
Just was a different type of brew. Now that you've mixed up your leaves and gotten all of them wet, you need to get all of them into one corner. And then you need to dump the water, getting as little leaves as possible dumped out. Then we would get this jar for our next 5 steps, which is adding 2 tablespoons of honey,
Do you have a paper towel?
paper towel, yeah.
Do you have one? Can you put it maybe underneath whatever you're about to do this? Honey can be messy and it can be sticky, so I'd like you to take some precautionary measures. Yeah, just maybe underneath it so that in case we have any spillage, we're not making as big of a mess. Thank you. How many tablespoons are you gonna put in?
2.
2. Do you have a kind of, do you have a preference for the honey that you use or any honey?
Any honey.
Why don't you pour in the honey that you're able to get out of that, and then we'll move on like you've added the 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Just seems like you're struggling with the rest of that honey out.
Yeah.
All right, so you'll add 2 tablespoons of honey. All right, so you got your 2 tablespoons of honey.
Then we need 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Then you can mix the stuff in the water or you can put the lid on and shake it. Then you take out all of the leaves. And you just put them in the water. Then the lemon. And just use this. And you drop in the lemon. You take the lid and put it on. And then you would let it sit for the next 2 days after shaking it a little.
Okay. So it sits for 2 days. Would you need to put it in the sun or just?
Yeah, you can put it in the sun.
Okay.
And when it's done, it should look like what I take out of this.
Be careful.
Should look like this. And this can help with high blood pressure, and it can prevent heart attacks.
Say thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Mr. Crumble, would you like this? If you have any friends that you know?
I thank you very much for offering it, but I'm gonna let you take that home and brew it for 2 days and see how good your blackberry tea comes out. All right, thank you very much. Okay, you're gonna clean up.
So today I will be showing you how to tie a Palomar knot for a fish stick. It's a very strong knot that you use to catch bigger fish and stronger fish.
So this is a very specific type of knot for fishing. Okay.
First, you get your line. Obviously, it'd be on a pole, but I didn't want to bring any more poles in because they're very expensive. You
All
take
right.
your hook. Safety reasons, obviously, I didn't bring real hooks in. I have swivels. You make a bunny ear with your line. Stick the ear through the hole. If you can't get it through the hole, stick it in first and then come back out the other way. Make sure you have a good 6 inches of the line when you pull it through and out. Next, you're gonna cross it over and tuck it under through the loop. Instead of pulling like you normally pull, you put the swivel through the bunny ear. And just pull until it tightens up. And there you go, you got your Palomar knot. And it's very strong and
What's it
tough.
called again?
Palomar knot.
Okay.
I have swivels for everybody to try and make one. If you'd like to try and make one, does anybody want to try?
I think that'd be cool. I think a couple people. How about a couple people come on up to the table, and we'll see if Jaden can teach you guys how to tie this knot.
I have sheets.
I choose you. I choose you.
I have sheets for everybody if they want to ever need. If you ever need one.
I choose you. Good, then I choose you. Go try to tie a knot with him.
So this is where
You too. Going up there?
what you're gonna tie.
Okay. Today I'm gonna be making quesadillas. I'm gonna make them because I really love quesadillas and my mom makes them for me all the time. They're super good. So first, yeah.
Do you stick to cheese quesadillas, or do you have a different quesadilla that's, do you prefer like a chicken quesadilla?
So
or?
I do cheese and chicken with, sometimes I use taco sauce because I like sauce with it.
Alright. And today you're doing say chicken and cheese?
Yes.
Alright.
I mean, yes. So first, we're gonna grab the tortilla or whatever they're called. We're gonna put them on this thing, quesadilla thing. We're gonna put it on the cooker. You're gonna grab some chicken and put it on the quesadilla. Then you're gonna grab your cheese, and you can put as much cheese as you want.
Is your griddle there, is it hot already?
Yeah. Once the green light turns on, which thankfully the green light turned on as
So
soon as I
you
started.
preheat it?
Mhm. And then you're gonna grab as much cheese as you want. I don't like a lot of cheese, but sometimes I do. But when I make them, I don't put a lot. And
So there's no measurement, it's just kind of like you just do it
yeah,
to feel.
you sprinkle as much as you want. And then you grab the next quesadilla thingy, put it on top. Put this over and let it cook for a couple minutes.
Do you know how long?
Usually I cook it for like 2 to 3 minutes. Is it?
It's quick?
Yeah, it's quick. I like mine fluffy. I don't like mine like super crispy.
It's a perfect time for questions, and it's a perfect time maybe for you to pass out even the samples that you have, because when this is done, you've actually, looks like you've prepped some samples for these guys.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you want me to volunteer? You want to have a volunteer help you pass them out?
Won't tell me. Oh, pass them out.
Right.
Down, you want to?
Yeah. You prep them, and then Dom, you just take and pass out some quesadillas. Put your hand up if you have a question. Carson will see you.
Yes, Hunter.
How much did that cost you?
No, thank you.
Not a lot. Probably like $10, maybe.
I gotta get myself one.
Anybody else want one?
I think everybody who wants one has one, and then if you have extras, the people that took one, maybe you can even have a second
Yeah.
one. I just had a big lunch. Ooh, that's looking pretty good.
Yep. Now, done. Slide it off.
No utensils.
Put it on there.
Just use your hand. So is that all melted and is that cooked?
Yep. It's done. And then after you just cut it up.
Do you use any, you have a couple of questions, but I'll ask one. Do you use any kind of sauce? You mentioned taco sauce. Do you use sour cream, taco sauce? Is there sriracha sauce? Like, what do you prefer?
I just prefer a taco sauce. It gives it just enough. I use a mild taco sauce. It gives it just a good amount of like spice and a good amount of flavoring. They're my favorite fast snack. So like they're really fast to make, and I just love them. They're really good.
I'll tell you, my son, he's a bit of a picky eater, but he loves cheese quesadillas with sour cream. He'll just devour those. Cheese quesadillas with sour cream. Anybody else have other questions for Carson? Give the man a round of applause. And if,
Hi, my name is Jordan, and today I'm going to teach you how to put a wheel on an RC car. So first, you just need to take the RC car and then have a screwdriver, Mr. Tumble.
what kind of RC car is that?
It's a Hypergo H160R.
What's like what? Actually, I won't steal the questions. I want you guys to ask the questions.
Good?
Yeah, there's other people. Yeah.
Maybe.
Where did you get it from?
I got it from the hobby store. I can't remember where because we were in New York because we were going on a road trip and I had money. I wanted to like see if there was any like exotic RC cars and I found this one. It was kind of cool. So, that one.
The thing on the back.
Huh?
The thing on the back.
Oh, it's a wheelie bar. So it, like, I added it on like 2 weeks ago. It like keeps it from like flipping over and it's just easier to wheelie with it. Hunter.
This is kind of a two-part question, but if it in the box, if it comes with extra wheels, how many extra wheels does it come
Mine only came with one extra wheel,
with?
and it was like on the bottom of it.
Is that your extra wheel?
No, I just took this one off in here.
So right now your truck only has 3 wheels on it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna put it back on.
Okay.
Carson.
Do you need any tools to do that?
Yeah, I just need a screwdriver. That's really it. And the screw that was on the wheel.
Nut driver. It's a nut driver.
Probably since I was like 5 or 6. Like I like RC cars. It's pretty cool. Area.
Do you race them a lot?
Yeah. Just Chloe.
When did you get it?
Probably like 2 or 3 years ago.
Oops, those were kind of new. Can you show us the inside?
Yeah. I didn't add like the screws on it because I wasn't planning on using anything on the top.
That's okay. Can you tell us like what's going on inside of that thing?
All right,
Can
so
you tell us at all or no?
This is a 2S battery, which kind of means like it's not as powerful as like a 3S battery. Like it has more power. I don't really know like the actual stuff about it because I never really looked into these type of batteries. But then this is the ESC, and then the motor's right here.
Is it 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive?
Well, at first you could like switch it, but now I can't. It won't let me switch it.
Oh.
Like it's like it's locked or something like that.
Okay.
Like it's stuck. So.
What mode is it stuck in?
It's stuck in 2-wheel drive. So. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so now all you have to do is put the screw like through here, and it's kind of hard to do. And then try to line it up with the hole right there. This is like the hardest part of the whole thing. And then you could just screw it in.
Trying to fulfill my cameraman duties.
Yeah, it's hard.
We're doing pretty good.
And then
Right.
yeah, and then you screw it in from like turning it to the right, because like if you turn it to the right, it will tighten it, and then if you go to the left, it will like loosen it. Yeah. Then after it's on, I usually make sure I like extra tighten it to make sure it doesn't fall off. So I do like a couple more turns, but yeah, and that's really it. Massage it.
Have you ever been playing with the RC and the wheel just pops off?
No, but it's gotten loose before, so I had to retighten it. That's why I check it now, because I didn't check it, and it just started. It was like wobbling when I was trying to drive it. So, look, Ariel.
How often do you race them?
Probably like I don't really race them. I do races with other people at like Underground RC, which is at the mall, and like other tracks around. But mostly I just drive them around in like the woods at my house, and like when I'm with my friends, I do that. Piper.
It's really big pop up. Do you know what happened?
Not really. That never happened to me.